هلا والله. قبل ما ابدا التغطية جايب لكم تطبيق مستعمل الشهير، تقدر تشتري وتبيع منه وتشوف السيارات المستعملة والجديدة وتتصفح كل الأقسام مثل الجوالات والأجهزة والعقارات مباشرة زي ما حنا شايفين. ومتوفر التطبيق لجميع الأجهزة أبل وأندرويد وهواوي. بتلاقي رابط التطبيق في الوصف، حمل التطبيق وجرب بنفسك. ويلا نبدأ التغطية.
هلا والله، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أسعد الله مساكم بكل خير. اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا محمد. من حلبة أوتودروم من دبي الإمارات المتحدة، جايين بدعوة من هيونداي الشرق الأوسط وأيضا وكلائها الثلاثة في المملكة العربية السعودية، محمد يوسف ناغي الوعلان والمجدوع. بنخوض تجربة هذه السيارات. طبعا السيارات هذه من فئة ايش؟ ان. اليوم الإطلاق الرسمي لبراند ان من هيونداي. ودائما نسمع عن هذه السيارة الانترا تقفل ملفها، حتى لما تنزل بوست ولا مقطع فيديو عن سيارات خارقة دائما نسمع الانترا تقفل ملفها، الانترا تقفل ملفها. فاليوم جايين نكتشف هذه السيارة اللي من جد قوتها لا تستهان فيها أبدا، من براند ان. طبعا كلها سيارات مزودة بالشاحن التوربيني توربو، ألوان أشكال. طبعا عندنا ثلاث فئات من السيارات، عندنا الانترا وعندنا الفلستر وأيضا عندنا الكونا. سيارات فيهم قوة غريبة وعجيبة. ناخذ نظرة مثلا على داخلية هذه السيارة. شوفوا، طبعا المقاعد هنا مختلفة وتطريزات الخياطة هذه. وأيضا عندنا هنا الانلاين. طبعا هنا اسم السيارة الانترا، وهنا الشاشات المدمجة نفس الفئة العادية، لكن هنا الدركسون شوفوا كيف تصميم رياضي بحت. وهنا شكل الجير مع شعار انلاين. شوفوا هنا الجلانت يدوي وفتحة سقف عادية. وهنا شعار الانلاين ايضا زيك باللون الازرق مع تطريز باللون الازرق. بس هنا المقعدة جهة الراكب تحكم يدوي. وهنا عادة اللون هنا يكون كروم، لكن هنا اسود. وهذه خلفيتها، ما في مسند وسطي هنا. وهنا فتحات التكييف. طبعا من الإضافات عندنا الجناح هذا أسود لامع، وتقريبا التصميم الخلفي نفس الشيء. هنا الديفيوزر مختلف مع فتحات عددهم 2، لمبة الضباب هنا، حساسات خلفية. طبعا شنطة عادية. واو، شوف هنا زي الرول كيج لثبات أفضل. لا صراحة الجماعة شغالين على الموضوع. أهم شيء الآن تبغون تعرفون القلب النابض. هذا هو القلب النابض.
محرك 4 سلندر توربو بسعة 2 لتر 2000 سي سي، يولد 276 حصان، والعزم 289 نيوتن متر. طبعا ناقل حركة اوتوماتيكي ب8 سرعات، دبل كلتش، سحب امامي. وكمان تتوفر السيارة بجير عادي 6 سرعات. تتسارع السيارة من 0 إلى 100 كيلومتر خلال 5 ثواني فقط.
زي ما تشوفين هنا شعار الان مع توربو للدلالة ان السيارة محرك توربو.
يلا شباب، يلا دخلنا على جوا عشان نبدأ.
طبعا غطاء المحرك يدوي. الآن جينا نستلم الكاب وأيضا الباجات. استلمنا الباج وهنا الجدول. هنا نقدر ناخذ صور وحركات بركات. هنا ناخذ معلومات عن السيارات، بعدين ننطلق ايش للحلبة بإذن الله.
coronavirus actually jealousy the relationship between you and Hyundai. So actually couldn't get together for the last 2 years. But today, Hyundai and Brand make reunion together here in Autodrome in Dubai for launching Brand in Saudi Arabia.
Thank you for having me. Everyone, welcome to this end driving experience. And honestly, I'm personally touched. This is a wonderful moment for us, a wonderful moment for me personally, because I've never been to Dubai, and this is how I get to travel the world and get to know places, because N is growing and expanding all over the globe. And I was quite impressed with Hyundai's change from maybe 10 years ago to now. It's probably the hardest and the toughest racetrack in the world, on the same level with Le Mans. But N is also, and it's quite nice in this picture taken from the Nürburgring, it is symbolizing the chicane, the shape of a chicane. And not only a chicane on a racetrack, but every winding road you can drive based on 3 product pillars. It's everyday sports car, corner rascal, and racetrack capability. Let me start with racetrack capability. So in 2019 and 20, we won the manufacturer's title twice. And this is the cradle of N. There's an element of survival. There's the testing under extremist conditions of our features, of our technology, and this goes, and we are always participating in the 24 hours race at the Nürburgring. So we have TCR cars. Last time we had the i30M TCR, the Elantra TCR, and we were driving with the i20, and it's the special model for Europe. With all these RMs, and R20E is the first electrified rolling lap, and it made racing and cars faster.
Here at N, we have some cars that can make you want to put your foot down on the pedal, look for the double curve sign. And plus, it has to look great and sound perfect. So how does N make cars just like that? Well, welcome to the RM project. In 2012, at Nanyang R&D Center, a group of passionate car geeks volunteered to make something special. More precisely, to turn their dreams of high performance into reality. And it was not exactly a walk in the park. It was more like race in some of the most fierce motorsport competitions, learn everything there is to know about high performance, and try a lot more times, again and again. The key was to apply those learnings to N models so that you can feel those motorsport technologies when driving N cars. And if you ever made a performance car from scratch, that meant only one thing: a lab where you can test, develop, and verify technologies, all while having fun. So that's what we did, with a rolling lab, which evolved to this lab, then to this lab. Unlike other so-called concept cars, the RM project is not just a one-off display of exterior design. As a matter of fact, we stick to the Veloster's hatchback body because it allows the midship powertrain, the perfect setup to test high-performance technologies for the future N cars. To name just a few, the ELSD, which makes that unique N-corner carving differentials, was tested and verified by RM16 and applied to the i30M. And the 8-speed wet DCT with RM19 for every N car on the road right now. But it's more about the evolution of technology through the RM project. Since RM15, the famous N sound, which you can feel from inside and the outside, has been developed from the exhaust sound design based on the motorsport sound. So, if you're looking at an RM prototype, you're actually looking at the future of N. Speaking of the future, let's ask Albert Bierman. Mr. Bierman, so, what is the future of N?
Yeah, so the sustainable high-performance cars.
So yeah, there you have it. The sustainable future of N, the RM20E. But before I talk about RM20E, I have to tell you how it was born. RM20E was developed together with RM19 under the same philosophy, a race car on the road. RM19 and RM20E are actually based on the racing cars Veloster N TCR and Q TCR. And this is how we take the beast and make it more road legal. RM19, for example, we take the Veloster N TCR, relocate the engine position, turning it into a racing pit shape, Then we add passenger seats, RMDPS, partial cage, reinforced chassis, and double wishbone at the rear. For the final touch, we add driver convenience features to reduce noise and vibration and to increase stability and aerodynamics.
And what I would like to take from this film as well is the team behind all of this. Because there's very passionate in people. And everyone, and I can tell this secret, would like to work for our team and for our division. And I'm very proud of Radwan and Antonia here and his and your team and how we spread the seed of N across the world. And this is very particular. This is what I would like to take from this film as well. All over the world, and I hope you will have the same feeling after racing these cars on the racetrack. Writing quite impressively, like the devil is in the details, small sports sedan, engaged, it's good, it's incredibly good. The car driver about the corner and says, we lost time for practical people. So it's praised, and I hope you have the same fun as your colleagues from other media. I-20 is winning awards, which is for us, of course, beautiful, because it shows us the appreciation of the sports world and the car world in terms of media. The important task to do is actually to spread the seed for our enthusiasts. And there's a lot of people who like to gather, who come together, who share their...
I'm Mohammed Badwan. I'm thrilled to share our growing N portfolio. As Tel said earlier, N is a high-performance brand of Hyundai. And all N cars are made to be fun to drive. So hopefully today you will enjoy your driving. Finally, Hollister, Kona, Elantra N have made their long-awaited launch here in the region. Before introducing these new models that have been spotlighted since the global launch, I would like to pinpoint how our technology fulfills the three-product philosophy which make N the most fun to drive. Our technology have bases on our three-product philosophy: corner rascal, everyday sport car, and racetrack capability. First, N maximize the aggressive taste of going through corners, and today you will experience it. To make this possible, N is equipped with the N corner curving differential and body enhancement. Second, N focuses on the responsiveness, different driving environment, the N-grain technology, and last but not least, N is ready as is for the racetrack. With our motorsport experience, we know how to make a car conquer the extreme situation at track driving and maximize fun without any additional fixer. This means N is a car that can go straight from the dealership and hit the maximum fun on the track without any fine tuning. Make N stand out in the FF high performance segment. First, I would like to start with how the powertrain and high performance takes driving from street to circuit. 0-liter turbo GDI engine with improved performance than before. Engine performance of Elantra N and Kona M has been further enhanced. The flat power engine calibration has been newly applied to the engine. This ensures high responsiveness and improved acceleration at wider RPM range. Moreover, our 8-speed with DCT has been improved in terms of durability, offering faster gear change to provide the sequential gearbox feeling of motorsport. The DCT comes with an traction shift, NTS, which automatically selects the right gear and shift timing for optimal performance. Both transmissions are equipped with the rev matching feature and automatically optimize the RPM of engine and gear shift, implementing smooth and fast downshift. And our team, of course, I know most of the media here, they are excited and they want to know more information about our technology and technical specs, and definitely we will share it with you. Launch control. Launch control is one of the most attractive technologies our market would love. In that, it allows our customer to win 0 to 90 competition with a range from 2,000 to 3,500 RPM. Now, let me talk about one of the key technologies of N, the ELSD. It delivers more engine power to the wheel and let the car escape from the corner without any understeer. And here comes a technology that mitigates any reduction in torque when upshifting. NPS, enhanced acceleration performance, and direct drive feel and by optimizing shift response. And next from the NGS, a booster button only found on DCT models. This overboost feature, and first introduced in the Veloster N, returned with more acceleration as well. This time, we increased the boost pressure and reduced the interval time. First is the sound equalizer, NSE. It allows detailed control and adjust the volume and equalizer range as desired. And thanks to the newly added TCR sound mode, drivers can feel now the high-pitched engine sound inspired by our motorsports. Next comes the upgraded chassis and suspensions, which offer dynamic handling and riding comfort. And you definitely will experience this today. Here I would like to highlight the rear stiff bar, which strengthens the Elentra and body rigidity. It's very important. The safety is very important for us. This H-shaped multi-joint rear stiff bar not only adds a sporty look, but also increased body rigidity by 29% compared to the base model. The electronic control suspension enables N to be dragster even in everyday life. The computer controlled system provides the best ride and handling performance by adjusting the car suspension and modifying the shocks and the stress. Now we will talk about the braking system or the brake system. N provides robust braking performance to shine in corners and shoot out on the highways. Together with the increased disc and brake pad size, a brake air guide has been applied to improve cooling efficiency. High-performance tires have been applied to secure the best traction of our models. Kona N and Veloster N are equipped with a Pirelli Zero, and our Elentra N is the first N model to use 245 size Michelin PS4S as a standard. Infotainment system. An advanced infotainment system provides a new driving experience, and today you will feel it. Just like any racing video game, the 2N button found on the steering wheel can be customized to toggle custom modes that best fit to the driver, so you can have it. Each button can be preset for comfort, such as lap timer and driver mode, and etc. as well. To spike emotions, we've enhanced power, strengthened body stiffness, reduced weight, and attention has been paid to every detail. Hope everyone here is bucked up to enjoy every second of Veloster, Kona, and Elentra N. Please, as Mr. Antonio and Mr. Phil just said, never just drive. Enjoy every second of driving. Thank you so much.
from Hyundai in Korea is Mr. Choi. Mr. Choi has allowed me to look after all the vehicles and put them in your care today. So can we give a bit of a round of applause to Mr. Choi? Thank you very much.
Optimal gear for own boost. Good job, man. Do not push the button repeatedly. Once is more than enough. Do you want the fastest yet most efficient launch? Then, launch control is just what you need. First, set the driving mode to N mode. Then, set the ESC to Sport or turn it off. Step on the brake pedal with your left foot and set the gear to D. Then, step on the accelerator with full force simultaneously. You can adjust the RPM with the plus and minus buttons found on the steering wheel or through the settings screen. All set. Lift your foot off the brake pedal. Launch control reduces 0 to 100 kilometers per hour by 0.3 seconds. Do not activate launch control in the streets. True enthusiasts do not cause trouble. Every head is equipped with a mechanism that allows fast corner exits. This mechanism is the end corner carving differential. In tight corners, the engine power of the front wheels is electronically distributed. This makes every end model a corner rascal. It distributes power to each side of the wheels accordingly to minimize loss of driving force. You don't need to turn this function on or off manually because cornering is detected automatically. Wait, one-hand steering while cornering? Hey, come on. 2 hands on the steering wheel at all times.
I particularly like the little red crosses of things that you shouldn't do.